Hello everyone. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Alright, we are good to go. Sweet. Yeah, welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Last time, we beat up a hag. We beat up a hag. It turned out to be Auntie Ethel, whom we fought all the way back in Act 1. She was back. Then we decided to go check in with our old painter friend, Oscar Frevros. Frevros? Oscar Frevros. That guy. And it turns out he was possessed by a spirit of his former lover, whom he tried to contact using Mystic Carrion, and trapped her soul in, like, this painting. At least I think that's what happened. And she was like, bruh. Perfect explanation. And while we were dealing with that, we found out Mystic Carrion is kind of a jerk. He, like, killed some people and then animated them to have undead slaves and put his heart in one of them. And so we joined the zombie side and we beat up Mystic Carrion after going all the way into the Undercity sewers to destroy some stuff. We fought mummies. And that brings us up to here, where we completed it. Garf almost died due to having nightmares, so that happened.
Best be on my way.
And Oscar Fevras is good to go. He also is a bard. Cool. But naturally, we're not fully tapped out, but actually, I think Cole's out of rages. Yeah, Cole's out of rages.
Well,
Winter's out of second level slots. Kai is out of third level slots. Oh, right, because the mummies were vulnerable to fire, so Kai just started hurling fireballs.
I've got a long road ahead.
Yeah. So, let us go and rest. I'm sure people are going to want to talk. That is a lantern, not a speech bubble. Actually, no one wishes to talk.
Swift as my feet can carry me. And these things have stayed interesting.
We can still do some chatting. I think we want to talk to Gale, because we recently found out about... Kai, you're in your PJs, my guy. You don't need to keep holding your arcane firearm. I think Gale wanted to speak.
How can I help?
Oh, jeez, we have a lot. We still have, like, the options from the very beginning of the game. We found a Netherese tome called the Annals of Karsus. I think you should read it.
Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If my suspicions are correct, the crown currently perched atop the Elder Brain may be one of Karsus's design. And now we hold the very tome that could confirm it. That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
The design for self-destruction. We're like, didn't the crown kill Karsus?
Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
But wouldn't that make things worse?
Worse? It could be the best thing that ever happened to me. To us. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
But you dismissed the entire pantheon so easily.
Some gods may delude themselves into believing they care about their worshippers, but when it comes down to it, we're all expendable. Children to be appeased, not respected. I worshipped Mistra loyally for years, and in that time she granted me the barest sliver of the power I was ready to wield. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor.
I don't know if any of these options are truly what Kai would say in this situation. Now remember, Kai's not a wizard, he's an artificer. And he kind of sees wizards with the ever so slightest tinge of like disdain. Wizards and sorcerers. Because they're just like, in his eyes, obviously this is not true, because nothing is absolute. In his eyes, all the wizards and sorcerers are like, they were just good at what they do. They were like the kid who always got the perfect score on every test with no work. You know exactly where overreaching leads. Is he like... And you believe yourself to be that successor?
Not until this moment. But I can't help beginning to see such a destiny unfold before me. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacked some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mistra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it.
Yeah, he definitely wouldn't choose this wizard option. Gale, please drop this. You're another deluded wizard thinking they can claim ultimate power. I need you to remember. Think about the past. Think about what came before you. Karsus, the one who forged the crown in the first place, who tried to become a god, failed and ended a civilization. And think about most recently, Lorroakan. He tried to imprison Dame Elin. He tried to become a god. And look what became of him. It feels like every single story where you wizards try to achieve godhood, to achieve immortality, to transcend life ends in the same tragic fate. A wizard dead, a civilization sundered, and millions to suffer for it. Gale, we must destroy the crown.
I see. I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith even the most loyal of companions might struggle to land gracefully. Spent so long feeling inferior, shut out from my destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm. Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mystra took. Cure me, even.
Don't give up. There will still be an answer, it just isn't the crown.
Very well, then. I will try my utmost to share in your optimism. Nothing wrong with a little hope, after all. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image. A devil wielding the might of Karsus. It would be the end of everything.
Oh, hi, Elminster. What are you doing here? Also, fun fact. Not only is he, like, straight up level 20, but he's a construct. Because that's not actually Elminster. That is a simulacrum. Because wizards are so annoying. He's also a spell sniper.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy.
Oh, not this again.
Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air.
You are absolutely not.
Distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
We could just do a 180 pivot and be like, yeah, Gale's gonna reforge the crown. We found the Annals of Karsus.
So, you have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
You think she's really gonna be willing to hear him out?
I see remaining optimistic is my duty, especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Well, okay then.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Alright, who else should we talk to?
Blood? No, never mind. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's talk to Minthara.
Good moment to talk.
Her title is still True Soul of the Absolute. That's
We
interesting.
cannot allow Gale to go through with Elminster's ludicrous plan. Destroying the Absolute before we fully understand it would be madness.
Tell me about Berenzian.
From the still, dark waters of Lake Donegarten to the black academies of Tierbresh, it is a city of wonders and terror. But it is not my home anymore. If I were to return, I would be denied all of its wonders and shown only the terror.
What was your life like there?
I am a daughter of Menzoberranzan's most ancient and powerful house, the Bainray. I lived a life of privilege and danger. My home was at the tallest point of Cuel Arzol, the place of the nobles, a plateau high above the city's sprawl. I enjoyed every luxury, whether harvested in the Underdark or stolen from the surface, and I survived my first assassination attempt while I still suckled at my mother's breast. I tasted her blood that day. She covered my body with her own, and a blade bit deep into her chest, almost puncturing her heart. When I came of age, she tried to take my life herself, and I gave her fresh scars to match those she earned protecting me.
Childhood was horrible.
How so? I could have been born a slave, a serf, or a jaluk. I had every advantage, and my mother showed me how to survive. She taught me to be resilient, and to guard my heart from those who cannot be trusted, literally and figuratively. When I choose to let somebody close, I do not do so lightly. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share.
Scratch is running around in the background. What are your thoughts about Raphael's deal?
I do not want a devil to hold my fate in his hands any more than a god. Aren't you tired of bowing and praying before authority figures? I say we put the devil from our minds and trust in ourselves. If anyone should have the power of the crown, it should be us.
When did you first encounter the cult?
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Yet they recruited you.
Recruited? You could call it that. I intended to wage war on their god and the rest of its presumptive followers. Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
You followed them back to Moonrise?
Yes. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers.
You waged war against Moonrise?
I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Pride can be a great weakness.
I recognize my flaws. pride is certainly among them. Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menza Baranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
It must have been terrifying.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketheric held me still, his hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. "I want this one," she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye, herself.
Nobody deserves what you went through.
I deserved it. I was passive, weak, proud. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities, mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
Ah, the Oath of Vengeance.
Never a dull moment. What path lies before me?
Let's talk to Shadowheart. And
Something's on my mind.
see how she is doing.
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
Mentioned Shar's followers might be watching for us. You think we can track them down?
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
What should we be looking for?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
We did actually interact with someone like that.
What to do? If not over.
Or go talk to Will.
Mistral wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
Did you know Duke Stelmane very well back in the day?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor. And not a mere stroke, as it turns out, but the scars of her possession. Gods, what I wouldn't give to drive a dagger through the Emperor's bulging head.
Okay, so it assumes we told everyone.
To us what it did to Stelmane.
About the legend of Answer.
It's not just a legend, it's a history. Consider this. To Wormway neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this.
Oh, he's
With
just
the
trying to
shock of
tell
a
us the
true hero,
answer.
Spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Onsor was Balduran's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the dead Three's chosen raised the city.
So we know Will's perspective on the Emperor. He is like Winter and is incredibly, like, just angry that he's been lying to us and possessed others.
What's up for discussion?
Let's talk to Jaheira.
That pointy-headed old fart talks too much. But he has also moved mountains, walked between plains, and dragged himself back from death a dozen times. If he still believes in Gale, the boy should not be overly concerned what his ladylove thinks. Goddess or no.
Have you put any more thought in how we might find Minsk?
I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. Nine Fingers Keen.
Just say that like it means something.
Oh, if it does not, you have led a very virtuous life indeed. Nine Fingers Keen controls the guild, which in turn controls every criminal racket from Heapside to the High Hall. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't hear of, sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
Let's get
Last but
going.
not least, we'll have Cold go talk to Astarion.
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. Unusually polite for a god. I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
There's not a whole lot.
No time
Alright,
for
let's go
rest.
sleep.
These boots have seen everything.
I'm sure because I know this game, someone's gonna want to interrupt our sleep. But also, we can put the painting on the floor. Here, we'll put it. Put the painting like here. It is still Kai. Gonna get food and go rest.
You sleep, but the wicked don't.
I knew it!
Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
How did you find us?
Master Cazador has known where Astarion was this entire time. He knew he would return. The rite. The Master needs him. He must attend.
Why should we let
No
Cazador
problem.
have all the
We've
fun?
just been talking to
After all
NPC,
these
or not NPCs, our companions. We haven't done too much adventuring yet.
Vengeance will taste sweet paired with ascension. You think he's ever kept a promise? He will never let us be free. You all know that. After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More than power. More than to walk in the sun. You want to see him dead.
Astarion does have the strength to defeat Cazador. And we should stand together. DC 18, you got this. Wait, what? Why can I... Wait, what? Why can I only add Cole's bonuses? What's going on here? We're about to rest, so we'll use Bolstering Magic. Yeah, because, yeah, Garf's the one rolling, but Garf can't add his... Huh, okay, whatever. Ooh, that's gonna be a close one. Oh, by 1.
He is different. Stronger. Fire in his eyes. Maybe he could take Cazador's place. Maybe he could free us.
Perhaps we can get back at Cazador and finish the ritual. The Seven can unite and... The bonds hold. He owns us. We have no choice. We must obey. Get out of here, Astarion, before...
A battle! Oh dear. Astarion's level 1, he's only got 10 hit points. And I don't even control him. Oh, that's not good. And Cole doesn't have any rage charges. So we don't have any wild magic on our side. We do need light, though. I guess if Cole doesn't have any rage charges, he can do... spellcasting. I don't think we have any light scrolls, though. Okay. We'll run up and stab.
For some bloody work.
Blood Sapped. Oh, reduces your hit point max. Cole's got a lot of hit points, so I think he's for the most part fine. Oh, they're undead, so I can't hold monster any of them. Let's see. We are about to long rest, so we could, like, go all out. Or should I have Cole throw in a bit of water? Let me see. Hey, there we go. That was a pretty good hit of lightning, and I will... Winter's already got Blade Ward. Who's up next? It's you.
So much for peace.
No. Okay. No, what? Fine. I'm surprised they're failing that saving throw. Oh, what? Despite it being my cleric ability, it is using my charisma for the save. Okay, what was I doing? Yes. This lady. Where are you? You're over here. So you're probably going to go after Kai. So I'm going to... Even though he's at full health, I'm going to still do that. So he's Blade Warded. I am so big brain. Also, they made shield blow work. Hey, look at that. Let's see. We'll do Firebolt. Followed up with Arcane Firearm. Followed up with Force Ballista. Astarion, what are you going to do? He's going to bite Winter. Astarion, I thought you were on our side. Oh, he can't bite any of the vampire spawn because they don't have blood. Or they're undead or whatever. Bro, Astarion. Like it gives me -1 to any D20 test. Dude, what the heck? You bit Winter and Red. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, Winter landed all 5 hits? Or, no, hit number 4? Ah, you missed the final hit. Stab. Stab again. Run over here. Oh no, go over and stab this one. You have advantage. Oh, you already had advantage because you're... Yeah. Psychic Lance is like a little overkill, but I still like it. Hey, we're in melee. I'm going to firebolt you anyway. Okay, the Eldritch Cannon just lasting and you being able to do any of its 3... What are you throwing? Oh, he's healing him. Thank you, Astarion. Is kind of busted. I love it, but it's kind of busted. Attack 1. Attack 2. Ah, miss. Attack 4. Hey, we got him.
What a mess. Well, at least you've met my family now.
But we should try and save them.
Why bother? They seem to like their torturer now. What does it matter if they end up dead?
But even if they're misled, they're in danger.
We aren't like them. We are... better. Everything has changed. What matters now is that I can stand up to Cazador. He will be...
Yeah, the level 1 rogue's gonna do that real well.
And he'll be even more furious when I get to that crypt and stop him. For what it's worth, thank you. No matter what happens down there, you helped me stand up against him.
Bro. Astari, why'd you have to go bite Winter? Oh well.
Still alive, so that's progress.
It's sleepy time. And it's morning, so it's time to do our pre-adventuring day rituals.
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have. Looking ahead. Let's get going.
Alright, so Kai, you are going to you're going to put Boots of the Winding Path on yourself. Yeah, you are wearing boots. What boots are you wearing? Space Jump. Ah, you've got Dimension Door. You are going to put Boots of the Winding Path on yourself. You're going to put Enhanced Defense on yourself. You're going to put Enhanced Arcane Focus on yourself. And you're going to put Amulet of Greater Health on Cole. And then you're going to do Spell Storing Item. You're going to get 1 Scroll of Blur for Winter. And then you're going to get more Scrolls of Counterspell. Oh my goodness. This many counterspells is so busted, but so great. I love it. We're also close to level 12. We only need 3k experience. Give that blur scroll to Winter.
Ahead.
And
Give
then
up now.
we are ready to head out. Actually, we are not. Because I want to find the Drake Throat glaive. I don't know where it went. Here.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
My guess is we probably sold it to a shopkeep back in Rivington. So we'll leave camp. When we go back to Rivington, we'll get it. Okay, what do we want to do today? Did we not already do this? I don't know why this one is still here. Oh, give her victims. Okay, yeah. We can go talk to, where? We go here.
Right my step.
We want to go this way. Oh, shoot, I didn't do everything. Kai, you need to put Longstrider on everyone. And on yourself. And then Garf, you need to do Bolts of Doom. There we go.
With haste. Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Hey, Mayrina.
She's dead, isn't she? Ethel is dead.
How did you know?
I felt it, I think. It was like a piece of glass had been lodged in my chest and was finally pulled free. And the girl? You saved her, right?
Of course.
Thank the gods! You hear that, Connor? Ethel is dead. Oh, you didn't change back? You're still a zombie. I thought with Ethel gone. Never mind. I'll find another way to turn you back. Somehow.
But give yourself some time to celebrate.
But it'll be nice to finally sleep with both eyes shut. Thank you.
Poor Mayrina. We got the Fey Semblance Amulet. Advantage on mental saves. The thing is, I think all of us have our... I mean, Garf could probably do with a better amulet. But, the Necklaces of Elemental Augmentation are pretty sweet, as well as Cole's, Amulet of Health is literally giving him 2 extra armor class, so... Yeah, we're getting 3 from Dex, 5 from Constitution, 2 from his Bracers, and 1 from his Cloak of Protection. Winter's getting 20 from his armor, 1 from his dagger, and another 1 from dual wielding. Kai is getting 16 from his armor, 2 from his dexterity, 2 from his shield, and 2 from his armor being magic. And then Garf is sitting at 14 with 2 from Dex and 2 from Shield. Okay, I think let's do some exploring. Actually, we can go have Gale. We'll tell Gale to meet us at the Storm Shore Tabernacle.
We get along quite well, I think.
How can I help?
Meet us there.
Of course.
And then we can warp over to here. What's in the sewers? Oh, it's showing us to go to Nine Fingers. So we'll do that after we speak with Gale.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be. Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
You're ready for this, Gale.
Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Of all the things to be nervous about, an audience with a goddess seems reasonable.
You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mystra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Seek her forgiveness.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one, I'd be praying too. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mystra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite Weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Oh, that frown. Gale. Anointed in splendor. Huh.
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mystra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light. The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore.
Yep, bye, Mystra.
Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Let's see here. What do you suggest?
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes
Did he just...
is unparalleled.
No.
Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but
There are cooler gods.
You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but
Also, did Gale just, like, jump to a different dialogue sequence?
Answer to all our problems.
Gale, we've already been there. That's what started this whole thing. Did I sequence break the game on accident? Wizard wife. Maybe. Okay, I think we are good though. Next up, we are gonna go into the sewers and try and meet up with the. Is it just called the? It's not called the guild. The what's the name of the guild? High Harbor. Of the. Okay, I guess it's just the guild. But basically, we're gonna meet up with the Thieves Guild. Because those are fun. Gale has dementia, jeez. Where are we? This way. So last time we were in the sewers, we jumped over here to go into the main portion of the sewers, this way. Yeah, we went to the Undercity Ruins. This time, the markers are showing us to go this way. By the rickety chair, of course. That door says no entry, no exit.
Let's move.
How about I enter anyway?
Bet I can crack that open.
Because doors. We just passed DC. Well, it was DC 20, but we just opened DC 30. Here, what if I do this? We're hiding. And then we enter. We got 1500 XP for that. And then we close the door while we're hiding. Exactly. That's the mentality I like to see. And then we unhide. Oh no, how did we get in? We were hiding when the door opened. That's crazy. The bartender. Let's talk to the bartender.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer?
What do you have?
Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Another time. So we need to find... It looks like she's in this room here.
Breathe deep.
Nine Fingers Keen. Hey, I know this is your office, but we're just gonna walk right up.
It's an orphanage.
He needs to shave.
What would you have me do?
Maybe.
Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord. You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult.
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Are many children old enough? If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Dang, the Thieves Guild.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, Unkillable, Tyrant of Moonrise.
Hey, our name gets around. And you're Nine Fingers Keen, the
A
Guildmaster.
little less impressive as revelations go. You'll forgive the spying, I hope. The guild keeps watch for anyone of...
I should have Winter do this conversation. He's much more...
I'd say you qualify.
He has the much more realist
About you that I need to.
outlook to talk.
You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership.
Garf's a
before,
little too
and still
idealistic
standing.
to negotiate well with the
I
Thieves
mean
Guild.
to burn the Absolute from the face of my city.
So if you mean to help,
But you guys are bad. You
congratulations.
steal from
We just
people.
became the best of friends.
Alright, what'd she say? I was not paying attention. We're in the absolute. Congratulations, we became the best of friends. Need information.
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
Ooh, alright. How do you know so much about the Cult of the Absolute? Who's the Stone Lord? Yeah, let's ask who the Stone Lord is.
Some new crew that's intent on paining my arse. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on a message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the Cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. Doesn't matter. Whatever god the prick prays to, I'll send him to meet it soon enough.
Yeah, Night Figures is pretty cool. How's the fight going against the Absolute?
Which part? The Stone Lords hollowed this place out. Half my crews are fled or in hiding. Orin's faceless try to pierce my ranks every day, while Gortash's toy soldiers control the streets. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war on the city, our best hope is to make sure they have no leaders in here willing to open the gates for them.
I notice there are mercenaries in your hall. When does the guild work with the Zentarim?
Don't. The Zentarim work for me. Time was I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back.
Cool. Did we not do what did Jaheira want to figure out? How to find Minsk. Hey, Nine Fingers, do you know where Minsk is?
All hail the Absolute's worst nightmare. How can I help you in your war today?
Even if there was, Garf would not be doing that. So we already... Yeah, Jaheira needs information.
I wasn't surprised to learn you two had fallen in together. I could make a guess at what she needs from me too. Bring her here. Whatever questions she has, she'll want to hear the answers directly from me. So, reminder to pay an old friend.
Oh, we have to go get Jaheira. Or... Can you just tell me?
I could, but you wouldn't thank either of us for that. Trust me. Now, is there anything else you need?
Fine. We'll go get Jaheira. Hold on, let me just teleport to camp real quick. She's over here. Jaheira!
I need a quick word.
The Guildmaster's being difficult.
Gale is a better man than most. To choose what is right, even after...
Yeah, Gale, go.
Me? I think I would have tugged the great goddess's hair a bit first. The Guildmaster wishes to see us, does she? Better we call on her home than she on ours. Lead, then.
Do I need you to be in my party, or are you just gonna go there? I think I need you to be in the party.
I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks.
As do I guess. That's not what I want to talk to you about.
Now. And Orin will have her own defenses, should we choose to play the part. We cannot expect. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, as you wish.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Luckily, we have a mod that gives us more party limits, so we can actually have our the people we need.
You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
Let Jaheira do the
This
talking.
is the one who saved my life. So really, he owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
It's the Stone Lord, the new gang boss your people are so afraid of?
Exactly the one. Guild crews may be prone to exaggeration, but not.
He is very
In
intimidating
his
as
short
well.
reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone.
She's not alone.
If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
Well, that was a conversation. So yeah, we gotta start looking for clues. See if we can find out the location of this guy. Although I do know that there's a familiar face. It's Mole.
We're all on the same side.
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city.
Yeah,
Hope
Jaheira
you found
did.
plenty of coin in Ketwick's coffers. Ready to do some business?
Good to see you again. What are you up to this time?
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Cool. Mole, the child, is in with the Thieves Guild. Good to know. This guy.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
So, Kai is not a battlesmith, but if he was, this kid is selling the Steel Watcher schematics. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, the Steel Watcher schematics. So, how Battlesmith works is they summon a robot, or not really a robot, but they summon a construct called a Steel Defender to help them out in battle. And what the Steel Watcher schematics does is it upgrades it for both like damage and defense and stuff, but also gives it the look of the Steel Watchers. And I do like that it's, I mean, they are just reusing assets to not have to 3D model them on their own. But I do like the lore of getting this in the Thieves Guild, because they stole the blueprints from Gortash. And he's got a few other things. Shadeslayer Cloak. While hiding, the number you need to roll a critical hit is reduced by 1. Yeah, there's multiple different ways you can reduce your crit chance. Like if you're 3 levels champion, if you take Spell Sniper, if you get this cloak, and I think there's a few weapons that do it as well. So that's what, like, crit on a 16? That's pretty impressive. Excuse me.
Sometimes stuff.
Alright, back to investigating. Hey, there's a bard over here. It's like every other Dragonborn we run into, they also play an instrument.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you.
Okay, that's not what we're here for. Do you know any songs of Abir?
Of course I do. But I find a Baldurian audience prefers Baldurian songs. So if you'd be so kind, step aside.
Okay, she had no information regarding. No, he's an artillerist. Lore-wise, he makes sense to be a battlesmith, because battlesmith is all about using their magic weapons with their intelligence. And if Kai wasn't going to be fire-themed, he would be a battlesmith. But Kai is an artillerist. So that's why he's the Eldritch Cannon and the Fireball spell. Next campaign, I'll be playing another Artificer. Unfortunately, it's not going to be Battlesmith. That Artificer is going to be an Armorer, which is going to be a whole lot of fun. I guess we can start talking to people.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Good talk. She's with the Zentaram. What about her?
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
Does anyone have any useful information?
It's Uktar you want. Old Silver Smile there.
Okay.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the Bugbear. To trade trinkets, the Fetcher's Brats. I am Uktar, duly elected Guild Bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Oh, is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier? Wasting guild time with this Stone Lord business?
You might say so. I could not possibly comment.
I sense there is no love lost between the two of you.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make?
We need to deal with the Stone Lord.
I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit.
Oh yeah, it's the Thieves Guild. No one does anything out of the kindness of their hearts.
Gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest.
She plans to ambush Minsk at the counting house. But what the hells would he want there?
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct?
I really don't want to give him Lorokin's key, because I want to see what's in Lorokin's vault. So, not right now.
Until you do, then.
But we were told he's going to be at the counting house. Yep. So let's get out of the sewers and go to the counting house, which is like a bank. So it's over here. So yeah, we're at the closest waypoint. Also, while we're at the counting house, we can open Lorokan's vault. Hopefully there's some money in Lorokan's vault, because we're still trying to save up for the Draconic Deconstructor. This building here is the counting house. Now Garf and his endless idealism is gonna believe he could just waltz on in. Be like, hello, I'm here to save the day. Can I go inside?
Captain needs to see your pass.
Okay, I will get a pass.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead, honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
You seem a little nervous, Sir Meat Honey. Had some difficult customers today? One in particular calling himself the Stone Lord, perhaps.
The who? The what? All right, fine.
Dang, didn't even need an insight check for that one.
Taken a customer by that name down to the vaults. Rather large, rather heavily armed, which is against regulations. But I'm sure the head banker knows what he is doing.
I assure you, he does not. You are right to be nervous. But let us pass, and all will be well.
Well, who is this Stone Lord to you?
It's a friend. But he might do something stupid, so we have to save him. Oh, it's only DC 10? Jeez. Garf would literally have to roll a nat 1 to fail that.
That would be most unusual. But then so is our visitor.
That he is. But don't worry. We can handle him.
Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Bank. Pass.
I guess I don't show it to him. Oh, she's the captain, okay.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass?
Here it is.
Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
So these guys are really funny. Because they have paladin stuff, but they're like guards for the bank. So I don't know, I find that really funny. I swore the oath of devotion I am devoted to this bank.
Just need to see your vault pass, please.
Here it is.
What's in order? Blessed day to you.
And all the perception checks are going to go off, but since we showed the vault pass, all the traps have been disabled. So we're good to just head on down. Exactly, devoted to capitalism. Where were we? We're going this way. Oh, that got us to level 12! Let's go! So, level 12, he gets level 11 Bard, meaning he gets his 6th level spell. Now, there's not a whole lot to choose from in Baldur's Gate, and why do I only see Eye Bite? What the heck? Oh, no. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of 6th level spells to choose from in Baldur's Gate. It looks like even with the mod. With the mod, we get Hero's Feast, which is actually optionally added to the spell list in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. And we get True Seeing. Hero's Feast is pretty good. But Irresistible Dance is much more Garf. And there's no other 6 levels, and we don't need any of the others, so there we are. Unfortunately, we cannot respec our magical secret, so I can't even respec to get Chain Lightning, which sucks, but that's why we have Marco Hesh gear. But yeah, there we are. Maxed out level Garf for Baldur's Gate, getting Otto's Irresistible Dance. And Kai, and since everyone else is straight class, they all get feats. Kai can prepare an extra spell. We'll just... Kai's probably going to burn all of his 3rd level spells on Fireball. We'll take Restoration. And for a feat. Oh, he's not at max intelligence. I don't think he needs any other feat. Yeah, we'll just max out his intelligence. Because that means he'll do more damage and have higher DC. And Cole. He also gets a feat. Is his strength maxed out? His strength is not maxed out. We're just going to max out his strength. There we go. So he hits harder and also does more damage. And I think it's going to be the same thing with Winter. Yeah. His feat is going to just be maxing out his strength as well. So not the most exciting level, but with the exception of Garf, we did all max out our strengths. And it's going to try and level up Jaheira, but we're not going to do that because we're not going to sit here and go through 11 levels of Jaheira.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Unfortunately, we do not get a second 6th level spell slot. But that's fine. We do have Irresistible Dance, though, which is one of my favorite spells in the game. Both in Tabletop and in Baldur's Gate, because in Baldur's Gate it is hilarious. It can take all of the tension out of any situation. So Racket the Glitterbeard is giving a Stone Lord tour of the lower vaults.
For current door codes, please refer to the head banker's office. Highest security clearance only.
What if I don't do that? What does the journal say? I know there's a correct way to do this, but what if we do it here? Let me get someone who has a lot of jump.
Stopped me yet. Can't slow down.
We will try brute force. Success. Try this one. Nope. Try this one. Nope. Oh, we got another one. This one. Oh, this one. Oh, come on. So it's 135. This one. Oh, come on. I'm a computer scientist. I love brute force. Nope. Two. Nope. This is when the game just, like, drops rocks and everyone dies. Because it's like, you're not supposed to do it that way. Oh, you can also just lockpick it. I'm sure it would be like DC 30 or something. Kai also might be able to just prepare the knock spell. Hey, we did it. Actually, I don't think he can prepare the knock spell.
Interesting times.
For whatever reason, Artificer can prepare... Yeah, Artificer can prepare Arcane Lock. They cannot prepare Knock, though. Which always confused me. We'll give him... Absorb Elements.
Still breathing, despite everything. One day I'll catch a break.
Brute force, always the answer. Watch, the devs are gonna update the game and be like, oh yeah, there's penalties for failing that now.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. Hello, mouthful. We'll barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage. Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye. But not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now.
The mimic.
Moradin's cracked clay.
It's Minsk!
There is no gold in here. If there is
But something's
one
missing.
thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath. It is those who are tricksome with the truth.
Also, does his voice sound familiar?
Turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me.
You.
Stone Lord. Ha! Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
Somehow Now, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain.
What? What? I like how it puts the air quotes around it.
Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists, then find out where they are nesting.
Oh geez, all of the assassins are at the top of initiative. No, not Glitterbeard. Ah, they're all going invisible. Oh, right. I forgot to make Jaheira sit this one out. Sorry, Jaheira. Oopsies. Bro, stop going after Glitterbeard. That unstoppable is really annoying. I wonder, can I quickly sit this one out? No, that's Garf's or Kai's. Exactly. I need yeah, here we go. This one. Sit this one out. Yeah, it doesn't cost an action. Sit out Jaheira. There she goes. Back to where we were. Kai, you do have seen visibility prepared. Well, we will go ahead and you're just going through her death saves. That's funny. We'll go ahead and do that. No, Kite, don't leave. I don't want you to leave the battle. Okay, it's Cole's turn now. Kai, where are you?
Go from here.
Oh, there you are. Ah, yeah, I put him lower in initiative. Where was I? Oh, yes. Rage. What are we gonna get? Teleport! For some reason, it gives it to everyone, and I don't know why. Reckless. Ah, you still missed. Actually, I probably shouldn't be recklessing. If these guys have a sneak attack... Okay, they don't. We're fine. This one might. Okay, no. Oh, Glitterbeard knows shield. Okay, Kai, this time I want you to move here. I want you to use the Force Ballista on this man right here. And it will not knock him off. That's kind of what I wanted, but whatever. Or I could just kill him, that works too. Oh jeez, Glitterbeard is so low. Healing word him? Oh, he's too far away. Instead, what we will do is let's use hold. Wait, hold on. This lady. Yeah, let's use hold person. Oh, she's too far away. Let's do silence. Still too far away. Okay. Resilient. Nope, too far away. This is why positioning is key in battle. Goodness, I am floundering. We'll just put water on Garf so he gets electricity. Ah, oh, nice! A Divine Smite. Alright, Winter. I think there's a guy somewhere here. Right? Oh, I guess not. So what will we do? We will... No, we'll Misty Step down to... Cannot. We will dash. And then we will Misty Step down to here. Cole can teleport. Do it. There was someone still here. Luckily, they're terrible. This Flash of Genius won't help that. Dang, they can stun and do that? That's absurd. We'll teleport Cole down here. But you never saw a barbarian use Misty Step now, have you?
Again.
Critical miss, Cole. How dare you? We're gonna... We'll use a breath weapon. Oh, I hit the guy. Oops. Why are they so, like, set on killing this guy? We will use our Dimension Door boots. Dimension Door to... What do you mean I can't Dimension Door? Fine. Move up.
Find a way forward.
Dimension Door. Down to here. And blast this guy. And get into melee, even though Kai's not a melee person. Oh yeah, nice. He's got blur, so he's harder to hit. What? Did she just swap? Here, I'm gonna counterspell that because I have plenty of counterspells. Teleport to a nearby unoccupied space. Or swap places with an ally. Alright, Winter. You are going to go... She's still concentrating? She is, but I can't get to there. And how will that provoke? Whatever. I'm just gonna go attack this guy. Come on, Winter. There we go. I'm gonna use an action surge because that turn was lame. There we go.
Don't waste a step.
Then breath weapon. And she slipped and fell, meaning your concentration is gone. Oh, they're going after this guy probably because he's got 12 armor class. Did he just pass his turn? No, not Cashguard Artilleris. What's her face? Okay, go up and attack this guy.
To lose.
Oh, jeez. Wrath of the Storm, lightning. Okay, Kai's up. Where's... She's on the ground. Where's this lady? I'm gonna do a level 3.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Scorching Ray. Yeah, to get through those unstoppable charges. And no, she no longer has unstoppable charges. Blast. Okay, Garf. Alright, you are going to use Dimension Door. Get over to here. And you're gonna use... Oh, I can't do a mass healing word on him because he's freaking neutral. We're gonna do that instead. Alright, Winter, you can go up and finish this person off. Perfect. And then you can start running up this way.
Keep going.
Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna Flash Genius that one, because I actually want to be able to play as that character. Okay, I am going to use my breath weapon. Not that. Why don't that will still hit him? Stop it. There. Found you.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Who is visible? One up there is not. One over here is.
Don't waste a step.
We'll do a firebolt first. Then we'll do a force ballista.
Light on my
Alright, Garf. You will do a little bit closer. What do you mean I can't hit them? There's only 2 left. Okay. Good to know. You're gonna sit there and look pretty. Alright, Winter, show him what you got. That's not what you got. Come on. Winter! Why did you just take an opportunity attack? What? Indomitable. It failed! She slipped and fell, though. Alright, we're gonna have Cole run up there and help Winter. And then teleport. You there! You stunned my friend! Jeez, the ragdoll. I'll keep teleport. No, they're revealed. We don't need to use Fairy Fire. I realized we could have used Fairy Fire. Come on. Let me attack them! Ta-da! The tip of their head. Oh, come on. I was able to hit from that spot with Firebolt. Garf, you will drink a... Nah, you'll be fine. Good job. We got one last guy to get. I don't even know where he is. Oh, he's like around here. I think considering I cannot walk up that way. Although my breath weapon's being finicky. Here, we're going to teleport up to here. And then do that. I really don't want to hit you, Winter. Hey, I was right. And stab. We just have Kai run over there. We should be able to reveal them. Or not. I have an idea. Hey, that worked perfectly! Alright, Kai, you can stop the bonfire.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Light on my feet.
Are you alright, Glitterbeard?
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Who are you?
I'm the heroic tale to tell your children. I really like that one. Just tell me what happened.
Our cunning trap just got flipped arseways up is what? Nine Fingers wants the Stone Lord dead. With what he cleared from our vaults, he's got enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
What does the cult want with that much money?
You think anyone told me? Nine Fingers sent word the Stone Lord was going to try his luck on our vaults. So she told me to cooperate. Lure him in. Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it?
How much was taken?
Try all of it. Every penny of civilian lodgings, anyway. I mean, not like we'd lead him into the private vaults. But still. A lot of Baldurians waking up poor tomorrow. What he can do with that kind of coin... doesn't bear thinking about.
I need to find Minsk.
Good for you. I happen to care a very great deal. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. There's treasures greater than gold. Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me, I've got ledgers to amend.
Yay, paperwork.
Breathe.
I also forgot to go get Jahira, that's her name. Goodness. Back on her feet. Jahira. Here, I'll do this. You're right, Jahira.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsk against us. I am sorry, but... I am just tired.
Why? We know Minsk is alive, we just have to find him.
Defect of the mind, I think. To stubbornly insist you are following the light, even as you blunder through the darkness. Or perhaps the defect is mine. When I left Minsk to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsk would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsk unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool. Hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face.
You don't have to explain your word for your friend. That's not a crime.
But snotting into my sleeve while there is still work to do is. Come, men. We need a lead on where these shapeshifters have fled to. Let's see what hints they left behind in the vault.
Alright, I also do want to check Lorokin's vault. I don't remember which vault view it was, or who looted Lorokin. Painted key.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
All right. What now?
Vault.
Looking ahead.
Aha! Kai's got it. It's number 1.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
High security vaults, number 1. Don't worry, sir, I have the key for this one. A nymph cloak, which gives you a dominate person, spell savant amulet, and some gold. Interesting. Kai's cloak. Oh goodness. Again. Kai's cloak of displacement's pretty good. We can give the, we'll give the.
No, never mind.
We'll give the. Although the dominate person would be better on Kai because of his arcane acuity and his better constitution saves, but we'll give it to Garf. The nymph cloak. So he gets a once a day. Oops. Dominate person, which is exciting. Alright, so yeah, we need to find clues on where they went. There are daggers everywhere.
These footprints started in the sewers.
Good job, Garf.
What's hiding here?
Murderous cut. I think we already found one of those. With the caster hat on her.
That took the edge off.
It was this one, I think. Orders from Jay. Stone Lord Strike Team, update the counting house operation. We've been tipped off to expect an ambush once we reach the vault, but the guild underestimates us as usual, and if we maintain our coordination, we should be able to shrug it off with the casualties. Let the Stone Lord take the lead. If you efficiently deal with the cash guards, there may be time to gather additional funds before we withdraw. Bring everything to the cistern in the sewers. We know where to go. Oops, I didn't mean to check that one. Well, that's been quite exciting. We're doing pretty good on resources. I also keep forgetting to bind Butcher's weapons. Or weapon, because it doesn't let you bind both, unfortunately. But, unfortunately, it's kind of a shorter stream. I will be capping it there for today. Next time, we will be chasing the Stone Lord down into the sewers, where we will hopefully get him to snap out of this with the aid of Jaheira. today was exciting. I wasn't even expecting that we would get to level level 12 today, but that was very exciting. Garf got his 6th level spell, being Irresistible Dance. Everyone else rounded off their ability scores, which is very exciting. Even though Garf's still at 18 charisma, his hat, his arcane enhancement, makes it of him like effectively be at 21 charisma, even though for social interactions he's still at 18. But we got Kai, Winter, and Cole up to 20 in their main stat, which is very exciting. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you next week, hopefully for the next stream, where again we will be chasing the Stone Lord into the sewer and possibly doing another adventure in the streets of Baldur's Gate. Have a good evening or good day or good morning wherever you are. Bye-bye.